Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Still technically summer, but a distinct fall-like feel to this forecast. How much clouds, rain, and cool temperatures we've got in the coming days. Mara?
Ben, we've got brand new exclusive poll numbers on the race for Michigan, or the race for president here in Michigan, and we're revealing them first here at 5.
Okay, Mara, but we begin with the state's largest school district welcoming students back to the classroom in the middle of a pandemic. So how'd it go on day one for DPSCD?
With students in Detroit having the option for in-person learning, all eyes are on the district with the school year starting today.
And as the rain poured down, kids made their way back to school wearing masks and staying socially distant. Let's get to Paula Tutman. She's live tonight with how it went and how the district is handling this moving forward.
Hi, Kimberly and Jason. Let's make that torrential rain, by the way. Listen, if it feels like this was a longer time in coming, it probably was. Think about what it took for this district to get here. Protesters stopping buses for summer school, protracted court battles, kids having to get tested. The teachers still don't have a contract. But today, it was all about kids jumping the puddles excitedly to get to school. And this is step one. Outside of various schools, it was a mad dash to get in without floating away in the rain. Inside, most, not all, but most children had on masks.
This is how we're going to learn to write our letters and our numbers.
This is the new look of in-person education. Masks, cleaning stations, and for parents, yes, still some concern.
It came down to the wire.
Did it really?
It really did. But the problem was we needed to make sure that he was going to be counted. So we wanted to make sure that he was going to be in school. We didn't have a laptop for him. So therefore we kind of almost didn't have a choice at the last moment. We waited until we could try to see if we can get one, but we couldn't get one.
Of the estimated 51,000 students in the Detroit Public Schools Community District, 80% have chosen the remote option, which means low populations inside the actual buildings. Now, that could change because while Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Viti did battle to give parents learning options that included face-to-face learning, or at the very least, a so-called learning center where children would have adult supervision so parents could go to work, the face-to-face learning model will be re-evaluated every 9 weeks, proving that COVID-19 is what's still really in control.
Well, one thing that we're constantly looking at is the infection rate in the city. So right now it's still at about 2%, which is acceptable for face-to-face instruction. I think if we move into 6%, 7%, we probably would not offer face-to-face. So that's one thing we'll look at in the next 9 weeks. Obviously, we'll monitor outbreaks that could happen in different schools. And then lastly, looking at parent demand.
The biggest question will be in the accounting in the coming weeks. With so many children off campus, at home, and online, a deep dive has to be done to determine how many are actually showing up online, and then how many are actually achieving new learning.
I just hope that our children still continue to do well and we work cohesively together in the community.
You know, listen, that's really going to be a big piece, not only for this district, but every other district, and that is making sure that children are indeed engaged and learning remotely as well as in person with this entirely different model. I will tell you, I talked to a few parents on their way out of the first day of school. Their biggest complaint was their kids didn't wear the mask all day. Big surprise there. But they say they just have something to work on. Guys?
We knew that would probably happen, but it sounds like it went smoothly as from your perspective. I know you weren't in the school, but yeah, that really is good. Okay, Paula, we appreciate all your hard work. Jason.
Governor Whitmer has signed a bill giving Michiganders on unemployment an extra $300 a week. The $2.8 billion in funding for the bill comes from FEMA emergency funding. People already collecting unemployment don't need to do anything to collect these extra benefits. And with the return to school and gyms reopening tomorrow, there are a lot of questions for Governor Whitmer. She'll be live tomorrow during the 6 a.m. hour of Local 4 News Today to answer some of those questions with Rhonda and Evrod, so be sure to tune in right when you wake up.
All right, now to the weather. And it definitely feels like fall on the day after Labor Day here.
It's like Mother Nature timed it out perfectly. Like she knew Labor Day was over, and boom, we get to the cold weather, Ben.
Yeah, and having to go back to school on a day like today, I mean, that was probably tough getting out of bed, even if you were learning from home. But we still have showers around on Storm Tracker. And notice down there to the south, just south of the state line, quite a bit of lightning strikes. That's where we've seen a little bit more in the way of sunshine, and that's also where that cold front is hanging out. Earlier today, parts of the south zone were in the 70s, but not anymore. 50s and 60s out there right now. And with the clouds and light rain, it definitely feels like it's already fall. But these temperatures, 20 to 25 degrees colder there in the north and west zone compared to where we were on Monday evening. And we will stay in the 60s pretty consistently with plenty of clouds and just some light drizzle. The amounts are not going to be all that impressive, but we'll see how long these chances run and if we can get some warmer temperatures in here before the next weekend. That's all in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben. We're getting our first look at security camera video of a shooting at a gas station in River Rouge.
Yeah, you can see 3 people get out of a car, walk over to another, and start shooting. Defender Sean Lay is live with a closer look at that video and the hunt for the shooters. Sean.
Kimberly, let's give everyone a close look at the video and pay attention to the weapons these guys had in their hands, standing right here, firing at their target right here. You can see the power of those shots. This is the gas station owner's SUV ripping right through the SUV. You can only imagine how these shots ripped through the victim. Security cameras capturing it all at the gas station on Visitor in River Rouge at 6 last night. 3 gunmen jump out of a silver Chrysler 300 and open fire on the driver of that silver Saturn. That car coming to a stop at the funeral home across the street. The driver tonight is dead. His family identifying him as Alex Miner of River Rouge. His cousin telling us the deadly violence is outrageous.
See what I got on? You see my eyes? I'm hurting. I can't even sleep.
That's not all. Gas station owner Imad Saleh was here last night. He says those gunmen then sped up the street to get to Miner's girlfriend, who was in another car with kids in it.
Up the street. This is car. His girlfriend car. I heard it got shot up the street. That's what I heard. I don't know.
With kids in it.
They got the kids with her, yeah, but they're okay.
She is expected to survive. The kids, we are told, are okay. Back at the gas station, even the owner's new SUV was shot up.
It's very scary. I think they need to increase more patrol, hire more officers in the area because they're short on officers. They need to hire more police officers in the area here. And everybody agree with me with this. All the neighbors, they're short on officers, to be honest with you.
Back here live in this River Rouge neighborhood. It's really shocking people here because folks are coming up to us all day long saying this truly isn't a dangerous neighborhood. They're jarred by what they saw here. A lot of people saw the security camera video. A lot of people were out here Labor Day night and they saw the crime go down. And again, that car coming to rest here right at the funeral home. Bottom line here, we've been checking with River Rouge Public Safety all day. Not a word from them all day about if they have suspects in this. We'll continue to follow up and see what kind of information they're gathering on this murder and shooting that also happened right up the street. We're live in River Rouge tonight. Sean Lay, Local 4 Defenders.
All right, Sean. Today, the state reports 441 new cases of coronavirus in the past 24 hours. Along with that, 1 new death from COVID-19.
Just in here at 5, presidential nominee Joe Biden will be making a campaign stop in Warren tomorrow. He's expected to make remarks about American workers and the manufacturing industry. The event is set to get underway at 1:15. And along with that, President Trump will be stopping in the Flint area a little bit later on in the week on Thursday. Now to exclusive results of our new WDIV Detroit News poll in the race for the White House.
It shows a nearly 5-point lead for Joe Biden with 2 months to go before the election. Let's get to Mara McDonald live tonight. Mara, Biden's lead here just outside the margin of error.
Exactly, Jace, which is why, as our pollster will tell you, this isn't over yet here by a long stretch. There is a ways to go before November. Let's take a deep dive into these numbers and what they mean. This number right here, that Trump 43.7 job performance number, may be the single biggest number heading into November, because over the past 3 years, it really hasn't budged from that point.
What we're seeing is his job approval is at 43, and he takes 42% of the vote. And that has been unchanged for at least the last 3 years. And unless Donald Trump can find a way to increase his job approval beyond 43%, there's no oxygen for him to grow his numbers anymore.
Biden trends ahead of Trump on questions like who understands your family's issues best, except when it comes to the economy, where Trump leads. Our pollster says the single biggest issue voters care about at this juncture is COVID, and Trump's approval numbers there are underwater. The question, can he turn it around by November?
Michigan looks like Michigan's supposed to look right about now. It's a purple state, it leans Democratic, and that's exactly what it's doing. By no means is this race over or decided, but the advantage is clearly in Joe Biden's favor. It's his race to lose in Michigan.
Back here live, if you think those presidential numbers are interesting, wait till you get a look at the U.S. Senate race numbers. That's that Peters-James matchup. Let's just say that one's going to be a nail-biter till the end. We're going to release those numbers tonight at 11. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
Mara, we'll talk to you then. We've got much more to come here at 5. Here's Rod.
Well, once again, the automotive industry is changing right before our eyes.
We were expecting them to do a deal with someone. The only question was who and when.
For the second time in a week, General Motors announces a partnership agreement that raises eyebrows.
Nursing homes on the hot seat. Frustrated families speaking out over the protection these homes are getting during the COVID-19 crisis. As the feds ask for information from the state, families as well want answers.
I haven't got anything except a dead sister.
The defenders coming up.
But first, will you go back to the gym tomorrow? We're asking around to see what other people think. Next.